Hey guys, this reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces for mid-January 2023. Keep in mind that this is just a general reading and it will not resonate with all of you, so only keep the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This reading will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clearer picture of what's going on in your life. All right, my dear Pisces, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Let's see what's going on in your lives. Okay, let me get a couple more shuffles. I don't feel like it's ready. And I gotta be careful with these cards or they go everywhere. I hear that you are recuperating from like a showdown. It was a very hard decision that you had to make, but you needed to like get away from it. Could have possibly been a water sign, but I'm getting more that this might be you. It's like it was a really hard decision that you made to walk away from a very from a situation that was making you very, very unhappy. You're still a little depressed about it. Of course you didn't want to go. To me, it seems like it was a person that you really, really love, but it could have also been a family that you needed to get away from. Let's see what else I get. For some of you, it could have been a fire sign, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And it seemed like whoever this person was, they were just like dangling a relationship in your face. It was like they had no intention of giving you a relationship. They were just like selling you like hopes and dreams of what the relationship could be like in order to like manipulate you. Let me see what else is going on. Wow, have you guys noticed that all of these cards are reverse? But it's still saying the same thing, how you had to let this go. Because they weren't offering anything to you. They were just pretending that they were going to offer you something. It's really weird, guys. I keep hearing like they lied to like keep you around, or they were just like pretending just to keep you around. Like, I don't know, a lot of false promises, just about building together, and they just never came through for you. It was like I said, they were always dangling this happily ever after to you. And this is something that's been taking you a long time to get over, Pisces. You're still unsure if you even want to have a relationship with anyone ever. Well, not ever, but that's how I heard it in my head. That's how, hurt you are right now, that you feel like you don't ever want to have a relationship with anyone ever again. Of course, that's not realistic, For some of us, of course, everybody's story is different, but I show that that's how you feel right now. And you're just not interested in any kind of relationships anymore. You feel like you were lied to, played with, just so many promises and so many things that this person said they were going to give you, said that you guys were going to be, and everything was just, nothing came true. Everything. The feelings, the tangible, like a house, home. They just said that they were going to build a home with you, that you guys were going to move in together. I mean, they just made so many promises to you that you don't even know how you're going to trust anyone ever again. You really love this person and you thought that they felt the same. So it's very confusing to you at the moment. It's like you really thought this person felt the same for you, and it's very confusing what you're feeling right now. But you did, you were strong enough to walk away, but I think it's because you got so tired of them not coming through with whatever they were selling, right? And this is someone that you really thought was an amazing person, and you're just really, I heard bummed out. It sounds really, I don't know, you're just really bummed out that this person turned out to be immature and not like how you saw them, like the Emperor. They turned out to be all kinds of childish and playing with you and just having no, I don't know, this person's pretty bad. They were just, they only care about themselves. They don't care about anyone else. They go along with the sake of going along with certain things just so they won't lose that option. And it sounds to me that whenever you would ask them, like, are we gonna, when are we gonna get married? Like you said, when are you gonna get me a ring? Because obviously they've already asked you to marry them, or if it's the other way, like, where's my ring? How come you haven't gotten it? And they'll blame it on something like money, and then you can't really say anything. So the story is different for all of you. You'll know what kind of excuses this person was making in order not to move the relationship forward. And you're very heartbroken. I think you're mostly heartbroken of the fact that this person is not who you think they are. Excuse me. It's like they sold you a persona, that this person that didn't exist, that doesn't exist. And they just sold you. That's what I keep hearing about, those dreams, illusions. Just, they sold you all kinds of things that weren't true about themselves. And they would even tell you like stories to make themselves look good about the kindness that they did, or this good thing that they did over here, and you're just very, wow. Sorry guys, but I'm feeling a lot of emotions. But you're having a hard time mostly forgiving yourself. You're really struggling internally with yourself and forgiving yourself, because some of you were wrapped up, I heard, with this person for many, many years. You feel like you've wasted your life, some of you, just waiting on promises because this person never came through. And you were always doing your own thing, so you didn't ever pressure that person. But now that you're ready, now that you want them to fulfill all these promises and they wouldn't, that's when you're like, oh my goodness, I've wasted 10 years, 20 years, whatever it may seem, 5 years, waiting around for this person, thinking that they were my forever and that we were going to end up together, because those were always the plans that he would say. And you didn't know that this person wasn't being serious, that they were just doing it as a form to like keep you around, as a girlfriend, because you're an amazing person, or a boyfriend, because you're loyal and dependable. And, a Pisces is amazing. I mean, your hearts are so empathetic, and I mean, you're like water. You just mesh well with anyone. You can, So this person held on to you because you were a good you are a good person. So, I mean, they're the ones that are in the wrong, Pisces. Don't think you did anything wrong by trusting someone you love. That is just, not, just not rational. How are you going to be responsible for another person's actions? You can't be. you believe that they were honest like you. And sometimes when you're such a good person, Pisces, it's very hard to understand how people can be so evil, because it's not inside of you. So it's so hard to understand. And I get that, right? It's hard to understand when people do what we consider evil or bad, and you wonder what, because you don't have any kind of that growing inside of you. So you try to imagine what their motivations are, and you just can't figure it out, because that's not the kind of person that you are, Pisces. But you're just getting prepared to build something different. You're getting prepared to look for your happiness somewhere else. It's like you're ready. You're ready to settle down. You're ready to get married or coupled up. It's going to be different for everyone. But here is like the card of commitment, and then a stable partner, an equal, someone that will take care of you, and you'll take care of each other, just like a like a symbiotic relationship. Sorry guys, I got tongue tied. And once again, it's starting to repeat. It's really making it a point that you were in this for so long. It took you a long time to get away from this person back here. You thought about leaving for so long. They had such a tight grip on you, Pisces, that the fact that you got away and you're completely blocking him or her, because here I show that you're like completely blocking this person. You're not letting them even talk to you, touch. You're done. You're just done. They lied many years. You believed in them, and you're just getting the hell out of Dodge. You don't want anything to do with them. It was the final straw. You don't care how much it hurts. You're gonna move on to something better. You're gonna manifest exactly the kind of life that you want, whatever the stability, whatever you consider a commitment and stability for you, because there's all kinds of different relationships, right guys? You might not want to marry, but you might want a long-term, stable partner, and that's what this is talking about. This is talking about wifey husband material. However you see it, guys, there's all kinds of different relationship. It doesn't have to be like a ceremony or matrimony or anything like that. It could just be a life partner, but this is about commitment and stability for life. So that's what you're going to go look for. And for now, you're really contemplating on the fact that you've wasted so much time on this past person, and you're wondering if it's too late. Because I hear some of you wasted like 10 years on this person, or maybe more, and you feel like you've lost your youth. It's like you feel like you lost the best of your years by waiting around for this person that kept making you promises that just never came through. I'm sorry, Pisces. That's awful. That's awful. But you know what? The universe doesn't make any mistakes, and everybody's path is different. And if you had to learn, if this person was in your life and you just had to learn this lesson, it may have just taken you longer than expected, but the universe doesn't make any mistakes. Those are the lessons that you needed to learn. And until you learn those lessons with that person, the universe just wouldn't let you get away, or let you get away from one another, because you both would pull each other back into relationship. I hear they would go back to promising you again that you guys were going to be together forever, get married, yada yada yada, and all that stuff, and they would immediately pull you back. All right, let me see. I'm going to do one more row because I'm super curious what's going to happen now that you're walking away to your stability and your destiny. Let's see what we get. I'm going to just close it out with one more card, guys. Oof. you know what? I'm going to take it because it's showing up. Right. So it's matching exactly what I said, that now that you've learned your lessons, you were able to finally detach yourself from this person. And it seems like, it's always like that, right? It seems super odd to have your personal life falling apart and like everything else around you working out. It's the strangest things, but it's kind of like sometimes really, really good stuff comes out from the bad because it's kind of like a reward for completing a lesson or, leaving a relationship that no longer serves you because you've already learned all the lessons that you have to learn from one another, and you guys have finally let each other energetically let each other go. So when that happens and you learn your lesson and you complete a cycle, that's why when really, really bad things happen, like amazing things come out of nowhere, it feels like a dream come true sometimes, a wish like being fulfilled. And it's just because of that lesson that you learned, and it's just the universe rewarding you, which I see that will be coming soon. So the universe really want me to emphasize that all your wishes are going to come true now that you've learned this lesson. So these wishes that you have about commitment and stability, definitely coming true. And you're the one that's going to make this come true because you believe that you're worth it. And this person back here that fooled you, they only fooled you once. So don't let them fool you twice. Don't let them come back, right? And you'll get your 9 of Cups elsewhere, leaving this past toxic person behind, Pisces. I'm so proud of you guys. Everything's going to turn out great. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading for you guys there. And thank you so much for coming to my channel today, guys. I really appreciate y'all. And I will talk to y'all next week. Bye.